Yo, what is going on, guys? I hope you guys are having a great day. All the very exciting NHL shootouts. One of the most exciting parts of a hockey game can be when it's overtime and your team has a chance to score and end it in a shootout. But just because it's a thrill to watch, does that make it a reasonable solution to ending a hockey game that could not end in a 5-minute overtime? I don't think so. There's so many angles you can take to look at this. Let's start with the hockey perspective. There's usually, 19 different players that hit the ice during the 60-minute regulation game of hockey on one single team. So does it make sense to pick 4 players out of those 19 guys that participated in today's game to get to this overtime to decide whether you win or lose said hockey game? Those 4 players obviously being the goalie and 3 skaters, assuming the shootout doesn't go to extra rounds. Then you know, what exactly is a shootout? It's a breakaway contest, skater v goalie, no defense, no teammates. It's essentially rounds of 1v1 to determine the outcome of a game that has been a team-oriented sport of consisting of offense and defense for the past 65 minutes. A shootout, in my eyes, is nothing more than a skills competition. Imagine having a free throw or a slam dunk contest determine an NBA game, who wins and who loses after 5 minutes of overtime, or a pitcher versus hitter battle with no fielders. Pretty much a hitter hits a home run or they strike out to determine the end of a baseball game. Or heck, the most relevant comparison, penalty kicks in soccer. With soccer, it's hockey on grass, but using feet instead of sticks. You know, it's pretty much the same concept. Imagine having penalty kicks and a soccer game. When you put it in perspective of every other sport, it just doesn't make sense. Shootouts are a blast to watch. Like I said, it's fantastic. I love watching a shootout, but does that mean teams deserve to lose a game based off a skills competition? I mean, the NHL is even showing they don't want shootouts. Hence the reason it went to 3v3 overtimes, and the reason a row regulation overtime wins, in case you didn't know the acronym, is used as a tiebreaker when determining playoff seedings, because row wins, regulation wins, overtime wins, they don't count shootout wins. So if you have a higher row than another team, you would get the benefit of the doubt of the playoff spot. So it feels like the NHL knows it's a bad way to end a game, but refuses to fully remove it from the game. Heck, that's why there's continuous overtime in playoffs. The solution doesn't seem difficult. Start with more time in overtime. Throw 10 minutes, throw 20 minutes of a period. Why just 5 minutes? I get players are tired, games are longer. Pretty sure that's a thing in every single sport though. Maybe try 20 minutes and go back to ties. I don't know, but I think I'd rather see a tie after 20 minutes of 3v3 than a team possibly not make the playoffs because they lost a shootout. 3v3 hockey is a blast to watch though. I don't think you'll catch a lot of people complaining about having to watch sudden death, end-to-end action for an extra 5 or 10 minutes. After all, it is already a 3v3. How long can 2 teams possibly go without scoring? I think it's crazy to think a team could make or miss the playoffs literally based off losing a shootout, because they could miss by a point, they could miss by 2 points, they could lose 2 shootouts instead of winning them. They could have won those games if it went further in a game. You know how easy it is to outplay a team the entire game, go to a shootout, and lose to that team in a shootout. If it can't determine a game 7, why is it determining if a team can or cannot make the playoffs, which is essentially what it can possibly do to certain teams? As much as I enjoy the shootout, I think it's pretty clear I'm against shootouts determining the outcome of a game. I'd like to know what you guys are thinking as well in the shootouts. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you're thinking, and we'll see you next time.